What happens when the son of a billionaire businessman crosses paths with a fiercely independent woman who couldn't care less about his wealth or charm? In a world full of expectations, class divides, and carefully guarded secrets, love becomes a battlefield, and envy its most dangerous weapon. King of Envy by Ana Huang isn't just a romance. It's a story of passion versus duty, freedom versus control, and how the heart doesn't always obey the rules. If you think you've read every kind of love story, think again. This one is slow burn, full of tension, unspoken desires, and a longing that simmers until it explodes. Let's dive into this intoxicating tale of forbidden attraction and emotional stakes that feel all too real. At the center of King of Envy is Alex Volkov's best friend, Kai Young, a man known for his perfect image, a brilliant businessman, a polished heir, and a loyal son. Kai has always done what's expected of him. He's used to keeping emotions locked away, following logic over impulse, and maintaining control over every aspect of his life. On the outside, Kai is the model of discipline and power, but deep inside, there's a storm brewing, a hunger for something real, something raw, something that doesn't come with expectations or strings attached. Enter Isabella Valencia. Isa is everything Kai is not. She's creative, passionate, and untamed. She's not interested in power plays or social status. Isa is struggling to keep her art gallery afloat, chasing her dreams even when the odds are against her. She's the kind of woman who feels deeply, speaks her mind, and fights for what she believes in. And yet, despite being from different worlds, there's an undeniable spark between Kai and Isa, one that neither of them expected, and both of them try to ignore. Their first meeting is anything but magical. It's awkward, tense, and full of judgments. Kai sees Isa as impulsive and emotional, while Isa thinks Kai is cold and arrogant. But beneath the surface, something clicks. There's intrigue, there's curiosity, and slowly, there's attraction. The more they run into each other, the harder it becomes to resist the pull. But they know this can't happen. Not only are they from different circles, but Kai is also committed to someone else. Yes, there's another woman in Kai's life, one chosen by his family, someone who makes sense on paper. Their relationship is strategic, a move that benefits both families. But there's no love, no passion, just duty. And now that Isa is in the picture, that arrangement starts to feel suffocating. Isa, on the other hand, has her own baggage. She's not the type to fall for rich guys with smooth smiles and sharp suits. She's been hurt before. She's been betrayed, and she's sworn off relationships that make her feel small or unseen. So even though Kai begins to show cracks in his perfect facade, moments of vulnerability, flashes of tenderness, Isa tries to stay away. But the heart wants what it wants. And soon, staying away is no longer an option. As they spend more time together, their connection deepens. It's not just physical, it's emotional, spiritual. They challenge each other. Isa makes Kai question everything he's been taught to value. Kai gives Isa a sense of safety she's never had. But their love story isn't simple. It's messy. It's complicated. And it comes at a cost. Family pressure begins to mount. Kai's decisions are under constant scrutiny. The idea of him being with someone like Isa, an artist with no ties to wealth or influence, is unacceptable to his parents. His engagement becomes a weapon, a chain keeping him bound to a life he no longer wants. Every step he takes toward, Isa is a step away from the legacy he's supposed to protect. But how do you let go of your true self for the sake of appearances? Kai begins to unravel. The man who once had everything under control is now torn between expectation and desire. He starts to see the cracks in the empire his family built, the toxic patterns passed down from generation to generation. And for the first time, he wonders if he even wants to be a part of that world. Issa is also at a crossroads. Her feelings for Kai scare her. She's fallen before and been left with nothing. She can't afford to lose herself again. But Kai is different. He listens. He sees her. And most of all, he makes her believe that love doesn't have to be one-sided. Still, the risk is real. She knows that being with Kai could blow up her life, and his. Then comes the turning point. A moment of honesty, a night of vulnerability. They stop pretending. They give in to their feelings. And it's everything. Intense, beautiful, overwhelming. But reality doesn't disappear. The world they live in isn't kind to love stories like theirs. Soon, secrets are exposed. Trust is tested, and Kai is forced to make a choice. Does he stay on the path carved out for him since birth? Or does he fight for the future he wants with Issa? It's not just about romance anymore. It's about identity, courage, and freedom. In the final chapters, emotions hit their peak. There are sacrifices. There is pain. But also growth. Kai begins to reclaim his life. Issa learns to open her heart again, and together they fight for something real. Something worth all the envy in the world. Ana Huang writes this love story with sharp emotional insight and slow, burn tension that keeps readers hooked from start to finish. King of Envy is more than just a billionaire romance. It's a story about breaking free from the chains of other people's expectations. About finding someone who sees you, not for your money or your looks, but for your soul. And most importantly, about the messy, powerful, unforgettable journey of falling in love when everything is stacked against you. The characters are layered and complex. Kai isn't your typical cold billionaire. He's thoughtful, self-aware, and slowly discovering who he is outside his last name. Issa is bold and resilient, but also vulnerable in ways she doesn't always show. Their chemistry is electric, but it's the emotional connection that makes this story unforgettable. The novel explores deeper themes like family trauma, class divides, self-worth, and the power of emotional honesty. There's no insta-love here. Every feeling is earned. Every moment of intimacy is backed by pages of tension, misunderstanding, and growth. That's what makes the payoff so satisfying. If you're someone who loves emotionally intense romance, flawed characters who grow, and a love story that challenges the rules, King of Envy is for you. It's sexy, smart, and full of heart. You'll root for Kai and Issa through every obstacle, and by the end, you'll believe that even in a world fueled by envy and power, love still wins. That was King of Envy by Ana Huang, an addictive slow burn. Romance that proves sometimes the most powerful kind of love is the one that challenges everything you thought you wanted. If you enjoyed this summary, imagine how much deeper the full audiobook takes you. Let yourself get lost in the tension, the longing, and the transformation of two people who were never meant to fall in love, but did anyway. Hit play and step into their world. You won't want to leave. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank you.